Recording? Alright, first recording. If you hear a big roaring sound, focus.
Yes, oh my god.
Well, I don't know what you're doing over there. If you hear the roaring fan, we didn't have the AC on. We just got home from a trip, which we vlogged the whole thing. So on Wednesday, I'm going to post a vlog of the guitar you're getting ready to see. Us going to get it in a different state. And it was a little like mini anniversary getaway. But we do have a new guitar. It's right here. If you're on Facebook, I was totally a jerk and didn't post a picture of it. I posted a picture of the case, and then we went out to eat and was out on the town. But it says Gibson. Now, there's an issue on it because everyone looks at it, and Gibsons always come in brown cases.
Mm-hmm.
This one doesn't. This one's special. So we're actually going to do the vlog video, and I'm going to make another separate video about this guitar because it's actually kind of special. What it is exactly. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of details right now. There's some cool history behind it. But it is a vintage, so it's quite a bit older than me, and a lot older than Gabby. So you guys ready? Oh wait, there's one more lash.
It makes you sound like you're way older than me.
Well, I'm like 3 years older than you. Ready? Man. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This thing has so much mojo. Gabby keeps laughing because I keep saying it. But it does. So what this is it's a 1979 Gibson Les Paul Standard, but what makes it a little bit more special than your normal 79 is it's a KM, and what that means, I'm trying not to tear anything up.
Killer mojo.
Killer, that's exactly what it means. It means killer mojo. No, it means Kalamazoo, Michigan. So that was the old factory that Gibsons were made in Michigan before they went all to Nashville. And this one has a little bit of history behind it because the 79s were one of the last ones ever made at Kalamazoo. And also, from what we've learned, and I'll put more info in the next video, but from what we've learned about it, is the 79s were the last year that Les Paul himself was directly involved with these guitars. And they said that he personally played every single one of them. Now, we don't know if that's true, but
we just want to believe it.
To feel really cool, I'm just going to think that it's true. And there were actually only 1,500 of these ever made and put into circulation. So I'm pretty excited about them. And there's just so many little things about it that I think are cool. This one is all original. So you notice it has the Grover. It doesn't have like the white tuners like you're used to. This one has a pretty big neck on it. It's definitely heavy. These pickups, Gibson had to discontinue them. DiMarzio sued them over these pickups. And actually won the lawsuit, and they had to quit making them. So this is the last model that got these pickups. I can't remember what they're called. I'll look that up. And also, what this guitar was for was it was their first attempt at a 59 reissue. And they kind of failed at recreating a 59, but they liked this guitar so much, they decided to kind of make it its own thing. So it was the standard KM.
It's like the
It was the pre-59 reissue.
It's like the prototype for the 59 reissue.
Yeah, and that's why there were so few of them. They loved it, but it wasn't like a standard model.
Yeah.
So, even though it says standard on it. And some other kind of unique things about it. So it's mahogany body. You can see the nice maple cap on it. And like I said, everything is 100% original on it. Original knobs. Even though this thing's really shiny, if you look in here, you can see how the chrome has really kind of faded down on it. But it has a 3-piece maple neck. So that's kind of unique in itself to Gibsons. If you look at the grain, you can see that it's maple. And obviously a lot of Gibsons have mahogany necks. But I've done so much talking, I'm just going to go ahead and play it for you now. But it's in such good shape. It was actually, sadly, bought from Guitar Center, which everyone knows how much I've bashed Gibson as a company and Guitar Center as a company over the past few years. But this guitar was made when they were owned by someone different, Nolan or something like that.
What?
The Gibson company,
Okay.
was owned by a different person who owns it now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that person bought it in '84, so I'm not sure who owns it now. But anyways, this was a collector who had these guitars and actually sold, they said $52,000 worth of gear. That's how much Guitar Center paid for it. All this different gear that he had. And you can see up here, I don't think you can see it, but it was obviously hung on the wall because it has the hanger marks on it. which sucks because you don't really want to do that to Les Paul guitars, but whatever. So.
Do you think that happened because it's so heavy?
That's why you don't want to, because they're so heavy. I'm gonna weigh it here in a minute. My guess is it has to be 10 pounds. How much do you think it is?
Maybe a little less.
A little less. A lot of these, the 79s, were actually around 13 pounds. So this one's, they obviously varied in weight. I saw some say they had ones that were 9 pounds, but I saw a lot of 13s. So we're gonna weigh it here in a minute, and I'll let you know, and then we're gonna play it, and you'll see the vlog video on Wednesday. Wednesday. I can't even begin to say. Everyone always complains, like when I'm excited, they're like, "I'd be jumping up and down." I was like, "No, trust me. Inside, like to have this guitar is insane. I feel like the coolest person in the world."
No.
I don't either. But there's certainly some checking on it. All this stuff on the original was more of like a cream white, and it's certainly faded into that real dingy. This is almost the color I was telling you about, the TV yellow that they did the Les Pauls in. That's almost the color of the studio Les Pauls that do the TV yellow. So, yeah, let's go ahead and play it for a minute, and then I want to go weigh it. Oh, wait, there's one more thing. Gabby says we should not take the pick guard off.
I think you should leave it alone. That's how they get lost.
But my thing is, I love Les Pauls without pick guards on them. But granted, this adds a lot to the look.
It really does.
So we'll let you guys decide. Okay. So before we play it, it's all hooked up. We just went and weighed it, and it weighs a little over 11 pounds. So it's kind of crazy to. You don't realize how much a couple pounds actually makes on a guitar till we like grabbed our telly, which is like between 6 and 7 or something like that. But here it is, and I'm too lazy to hook up everything, so it's just gonna be camera audio. Keep playing it. Whoa.
It's recording now.
Alright, so here's the neck pickup, and it's like for real, one of the warmest like neck pickup sound. I can't play fast right now.
I'm sure the neck takes some getting used to.
Well, I'm not warmed up. My hands are tired. That drive home was not fun. But that's it. Really proud and excited to own something that has so much history to it. And there's a lot more to it, actually, that's going to be in the video. Probably next week I'm going to try to make a really nice video.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the lighting in here. It's
yeah,
horrible.
Lighting's not good. We're both whooped. And that'll be it. So peace out, homies. And then you'll be seeing lots of this.
Wait. Tell them what you named it.
Oh, yeah. So I named this guitar Indy. I thought that was a good name for it because it came from Indianapolis, Indiana. So say hello to Indy, everybody. Oh my God. of. That's all I got.